Welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Timmy's Emporium. Sit back, relax while I complain about life, the world, the smell of cardboard, your wife's boyfriend, and of course, we crack a magic product that only goes to zero. Actually, I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are actually opening a magic product that is not tanking. I know. Pause the video. Timestamp the video. Make sure you thumbs down and don't subscribe and all that stuff that YouTubers are supposed to say. Nobody really cares. Folks, this video is for my patron, Matthew G. I'd say I wish you good luck, but I don't know if the luck thing is really needed. This is only the second box opening we've done. We did one yesterday, and it was just absolutely out of control. Triskelion, nothing says Antiquities throwback. Helm of Rudy, and the gorgeous Retreat. Spinal Rudy, and Thrawn Golem. That retro, man, that never gets old. Fact or Fiction. I didn't even know Fact or Fiction was in this. Wow, okay. Lol. And of course, the planes. I did notice some comments and people commenting about the these retro foil, these different foil basic lands, and there seems to be some chatter about certain rarities of certain artworks, and ooh, Sarah Avatar. That was a really expensive card at one point in time. I don't think it is anymore though. And Vampiric Tutor with the Richard Kane Ferguson Insanity artwork. Wow, No Mercy's a mythic? Okay, we have No Mercy from the Urza's block that's been upshifted to Mythic. Okay, and Sulfuric Falls. Okay, Rudy the Goblin. Frantic Search, still at common though. Okay, the Dark Rudy, and there it is. I'm starting to think you can only get the Island in retro because I have not seen all the other versions of the old lands in the old foiling. But why would they only do one version? That doesn't make sense either. I don't know, maybe we just haven't opened up packs. Birds of Paradise. You know, this is one of those cards that I actually like better in the non-flashy version. Like the OG artwork. Wait, does that say Magic 30? It doesn't. I got nervous for a second. Absorbing Rudy's X. Urza's Incubus. See, this is one of the cards. I like this better in just a basic retro frame. No extended art, no art textured ribbed for your pleasure. I like the basic one. Certain cards I actually think look better. See, this Spear Link, that artwork doesn't do much for me. Kev, Walker, your artwork's fine. It's just not my fave, man. Nothing personal. Chain Lightning, always iconic. Duress is how I felt like when I was going to high school. And the Planes. I always think that says Lightning Bolt real quick. When I'm going like this, I see Lightning Bolt. Like, oh, Lightning Bolt. No. Anyway, so if you've been living under a rock in the last 24 hours that I filmed a video yesterday, prices continue to uptick. There continues to be some sort of panic buying on these. Arcade Sabbath. No, I do not have any for sale. I appreciate everybody asking. Patrons bought all at release last weekend. I don't have anything to offer, so I'm just pumping and I'm trying to dump. Wait, you can't dump if you don't have wait. We'll pump and dump something. Gauntlet of Power. You know, a little too cartoony anime on that artwork. Awakener, pretty cool. Nice little retro frame there. This card still gets me, man. Every time I see this card, I think of 10 years ago how big of a deal that card was, man. High Tide, love the Fallen Empire's reprint. Oh, that's an Icy Manipulator. Okay. Rudy, welcome to 2023. Thank you. Do I get a gift bag? I didn't know that was a thing. Not my favorite artwork, though, man. That Jester's Cap, though, new artwork, really did it for me. That was quite impressive. God, that terror, man. That's crazy. So crazy, man. Certain cards, it's so weird how that is. Like, certain cards, I'm like, oh, look at that flashy, awesome version. Oh, God, look at that Mystical Tutor, man. Ooh, look at that Mystical Tutor, man. Oh, No Mercy. Whoa. Ron Spencer, dude, that is an insane piece of No Mercy artwork. Lotus Blossom, see, that one looks better with the retro frame. Stroke of Genius, holy crap, I didn't know. Wait a minute, Stroke of Genius was the old guy with the white hair. So now it's a young female? A little different than the old guy with, I mean, you know, the old guy with the white hair, he may have passed away. It's been like 10, 20 years since that artwork, you know. The dude was pretty up there. Stroke of Genius. Mind Stone, another card looks better in the old framework. Juggernaut, infamous. Yeah, Ship's Caretaker. Very cool artwork there. I like her look on that. Look at her, like the way she just kind of has that neutral little grin on her face. I like that artwork. Well done, man. Planes with the old lightning. And is that a cemetery gravestone? Oh, no. Rudy, that's not a gravestone. It's a human. Oh, my goodness. No wonder you get canceled so much on the internet. Am I canceled right now? No, Rudy, that was last week. Okay, I'll get canceled next week. Every other week I'm canceled. Remember that, folks. Am I banned? Only on Thursdays. All right, folks. Shivan Dragon. You know, there was once upon a time, this card meant something. Just want to lay that out there. BOP, very nice. Denizen of the Deep. See, that art with the retro frame really pops, man. Harbor, gorgeous. Lull, very nice. And the gorgeous Seer. Counterspell retro, beautiful, swampy. Anyways, so that is halfway through. We're going to start picking up speed here. We're starting to get in the vibe, kind of what to look for, whatnot. And I can't even... Oh, wow, these packs are really difficult to open. But man, the card quality. The old Mind Slicer. Triskelion again. Ooh, Maze of Ith in the retro. Now that, she's got some spice. World Gorger again. Street Wraith. That was a cop. Dude, I remember... Excuse me. I remember selling this common card for like $5 a common. Excuse me. God, that was once upon a time. So I'm saying, see, a lot of people don't realize years ago when stores made a lot of their... LGS has funded a lot of these snack shacks and gas station convenience stores. You know, ooh, Test of Endurance. We funded everything based on selling commons, man. Street Wraith again, Faith, and a Beautiful Forest. A lot of people today don't understand that. Like, stores made so much of their revenue and top-line gross sales selling playsets. My number one thing when I did mass box openings was the uncommon slot. That was what I paid more attention to. I didn't even care about them. The mythic slot was just recouping cost basis, rares, and the bulk rares you keep till something happens. But the uncommon slot, man, that was where I was at, man. Lotus Blossom Shade. Ooh, the beautiful, what is that now? Omnivore? Is that a dinosaur? And Rudy lives in a squirrel nest. Frantic Search. There's the retro. I guess you can only get the retro in the island. That is flipping weird, man. Like, God, man, when I remember in like Core 12, was it Core 12 or Core M12 or M11? My mass box opening, no joke. You know what I made most of my money on in Core 2012? Selling the rings in the uncommon slot. If you're an old fart, you already know what I'm talking about. In Core 2012, ooh, Urza's Blueprints, Mindstone, Juggernaut, Planes. I used to sell playsets of the rings from the... If you look at the ring, there's a set of 5 rings in the M12 uncommon slot, man. And I used to sell 4 uncommons for $4. And I had like 400 of each ring, man. Dude, it was insanity, man. That was a Crawl Space, Mystic Remora, Overmaster, Recluse. Ooh, Factor Fiction, love it. Like, God, man. Like, it was amazing. I could pay for literally like 20 to 30 sealed boxes of cards from just selling the uncommon rings. It was crazy. Look at these packs, man. World Gorger. Flippin' Tutor. Rudy the Zombie with your ex. Divine Sacrament. Gorge. Look at the angels on that. Wow, that was beautiful. Now the Lion. Counterspell. Chain Rudy and a Swamparoonie. Oh, that's it for box 1. So, see, Matt, I don't know if that was a home run box or not. I mean, we didn't get Force of Will. We didn't get a Sylvan Tutor. So there's certain cards I know we didn't pull, but it still just feels like a really... I don't know. It feels like a... I don't know. It feels like a good box opening. But see, I can't just tell if they're just enjoyable to crack. Like, look at the views in these videos. Look how much people are enjoying looking at all the wild pulls. Cemetery, look at that legacy weapon. Enlightened Rudy with a Wrath of Your Ex on Savannah Lions Wednesday afternoon. Then you curl up and, what do you do this? You curl up and spoon in the squirrel nest as you frantically search in the forest. That was a nice little pack 1. Yeah, it's just, you know, and all I have to say is there's a reason why if you go on TCG Player right now, these boxes are, I think someone told me this morning, they hit over 290 plus tax. So you're looking at about 320. Tutor. Enlightened and a Worldly. Oh my God. With a Test of Endurance, man. Foil Counterspell. I'm telling you, man. Conspiracy 1, take the crown. You guys if you're watching my videos, you have to listen to my stories. There's nothing you can do about it. Your wife's boyfriend plays checkers on Wednesday, okay? You have to listen to my stories, okay? Brainstorm foils from Conspiracy. I used to sell the foil commons for $50 a piece, and they would almost sell out instantly. I paid for multiple cases, okay? Cases of Seal Conspiracy. Conspiracy 1, from selling foil Brainstorms. Dawnbringer, very nice. Cemetery. Crawl Space with that retro. Denizen. Ooh, that Nature's Lore. Oh, the old Kavu over there with the Flamey. Another Seer and a Forest. Okay, so this one feels a little weaker. I'm not seeing a lot of crazy pulls. So would this be considered a bad? See, that's why I like to open these boxes. It's so obvious. God, look at this. You get a Helm, you get a Tutor, Arcade, Sabbath. I forgot any. That was a bulk thing. Conspiracy 2. Chain Lightning, the foil. Necro Rudy, Counterspell, and a Swamparoonie. See that? God, man. That's why I'm doing these box openings, because immediately yesterday on the first box opening of this product, oh God, look how fucking beautiful that is. Holy smokes, that looks gorgeous. And a chainer behind it. Oh, and the Jester's cap, man. You know, I rarely ever love artwork that's better than the original. But ladies and gentlemen, Jesper, dude, you destroy this artwork, man. Cemetery, renewed Rudy, and chaining your ex in high tide on the weekend. Get some paper towels. You know, but anyways, I just, like, the difference of opening this versus opening Baldur's Gate Collectors, which, by the way, we have some in the queue coming up from some patrons, Body Snatcher. Hey, I didn't know Yagimoth, I didn't know the physician was in this. We haven't even pulled one yet. Oh my God, is that me losing my hair? That looks like me. A double tap physician in one pack. And, dude, that artwork, it's very rare that I like modern artwork over the original, but man, this set, like, that's why it's doing well. Like, you can't just, look, I can be hype man with you guys and your family on the weekend all you want, but at the end of the day, the product's doing well because look at the box openings. Gauntlet of Power, Stroke of Genius Retro. We got Rudy the Cat Spirit. Oh God, that blue retro, like, that looks like the old foiling, man. I haven't seen it reflect and look like this in ages. The Japanese printers are out of control, man. Like, that's the difference. Like, when we did box openings, which we have another Baldur's Gate Collectors box opening coming up with some patrons, and let me tell you all, you'll see the difference of how easy it is to pull stuff here, no mercy, and how difficult it is to pull stuff in Baldur's Gate. Like, why did they make the pools? Oh, look at that icy. There's the retro island. Where's the retro mountain and swamp? Super weird, man. Like, that's the thing about this product. That's how I know these products, it's not like, there was so much concern. And look, I'm not gonna lie, I was the same way. I was like, you know, ooh, Gemstone Mine, BOP. Look at that, Gemstone BOP Absorb Arborea. See, like the original artwork on that better. Look at that, double tap on the blink and a Juggernaut. There was so much concern that this was Baldur's Gate 2.0. And I can't be upset about that because I was concerned the same way. We all were. But I'm sitting here going, you open this, Mystic Remora. God, look at that crap. Oh my God. But when you open these, you know immediately that it's not, because you can feel the difference of the packs, the pull rates. I will never, ever understand why they made Baldur's Gate on mega hard mode. Why did they make the dragons and the certain chase rares impossible to get? And some of the key cards, like Black Market and certain cards in Baldur's Gate, you can't even get in all the product lines. It's crazy, man. Cemetery, Chapel, Chainer, Counter, Rudy, Crusade. Oh, that says Crusade. Sorry, hold on. That card you're not allowed to look at. And another Retro Island. Okay, I really don't understand the Retro Island thing. Why is it only Retro Island? Did Mark Poole, was he the only one that signed off on the Retro Island? Oh my God, Sneak Attack, Cemetery, Divine, Enlightened Tutor with a Retro Counter, a Drake, a Lion, and Rudy shooting lightning in your face. Matt, thanks for being a very kind patron. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for being very kind. And as always, everybody, I appreciate the honor and privilege for you guys to entertain and watch. And we walk through the journey of the valley of the shadow of cardboard. We survived 2022. Hype Man Rudy and Negative Rudy and Pump and Dumper Rudy and whatever. I don't know. If I'm missing a meme, put it below. It's a good product. It is what it is. When it's good, it's good. You gotta call it how you see it. And I'm just not that surprised that the prices are going up after seeing, well, doing the box openings. Because the variance of this, and we didn't even get a Force of Will in this video. We had no Sylvan Libraries, no Force of Wills, and this box opening didn't even feel like a dumpster fire. It didn't, like, you know, I can't wait to do the Baldur's Gate Collectors. It's been so long since we've done a couple of those videos. Like, when we open bad products, like Crimson Vow Collector or Baldur's Gate Collector, well, I wouldn't say they're bad. They're just weak and mispriced, and that's why the market threw a tantrum. You know, the problem is there's no excitement. You don't, like, when you're opening this, these Tutors and Urzas and Retros, and dude, you get so many different directions of unique cards and value. Now, is any of this going to be worth anything? Because everything's flashy, nothing's worth, you know, that's for the market to decide, and we'll know over the next 3-6 months. You know, all this stuff I'm getting excited about could end up being worth, 3 cents on the dollar. You know, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. But as of right now, the market is telling us that people are buying these things at an outrageous pace on TCG Player. And, it's looking pretty good that I'm going to be able to get a small amount. I have some coming from the West Coast, California, Washington State area. So, it's going to be here another, 4 or 5 days because it takes forever to move a pallet from, California to Florida. Of course, I got to pay extra freight because it's a longer distance, but I'm getting a little bit. I'm not going to be able to get another 1,000, 2,000 like originally. That crap's long gone. I got nothing for sale on it, but I am pretty confident I'm going to be able to get a little bit more collector boxes. I'm hoping for at least like 100 or something, so I can run another sale to patrons and at least offer some, and I'll keep a few cases for me and blah, blah, blah. But same thing with the draft. I thought the draft was going to be overprinted and this and that. Everybody said that. And now it's like, well, wait a minute. I don't know if this is going to be restocked open order 10 times for like Modern Horizons 1. We don't know anymore. So now the market is repricing the chance that this is not going to be printed to oblivion, and we actually have a product that's not crap. So you see the market repricing things higher. That's what we see right now. Is it going to hold? Is it a dead cat bounce? Is it a bear trap where Rudy's in the back room and he's just tricking you? It's possible. We got to find out. We're going to know in the next 30, 60 days. And in the meantime, I guess if even if with a small restock, even if stores get another 6, 12 collector boxes each, it could move the price from like $290 on TCG Player plus tax, which is what, $320 out the door. It could move from $320 back to, I don't know, $290. But even if it drops at 10, 20%, I don't think it's gonna matter much. These are just short-term swings. But folks, hope you enjoyed the video. What a pleasure to open it, Matt. I hope you enjoyed it, man. What a fun product to open. Just golly. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Remember, don't let the bad people get to you. Surround yourself with good people.